from the soul with it. Yeah.
Woo! Just got finished watching that game, man. Shout out to Indiana. And the thing is, I would say this. It's not about the Cavs playing bad, because they did. Tonight, Indiana beat the refs. Most importantly, because it was 2 or 3 foul calls that was just like the most bogus calls I ever seen. And to see LeBron James hit those shots, I was just like, bro, like, this is crazy. Okay? So I'm still picking the Cavs to come out with the victory on this. I mean, I'm picking them to win this series because the power of the refs tonight has just been crazy. Okay, and it's crazy. They showing Bogdanovich right now. He had an impressive game. He had some bogus calls called on him. It was like 2 calls though. It was 1 call when he was wrestling LeBron. I'm like, bro, what are you doing? Like, what are you thinking right now? That was dumb. But this is overall great game. LeBron lost, of course, so that feels good. And LeBron lost, and it feels good. So, I mean, I'm trying to figure out what else to say other than LeBron lost and I feel good. Maybe I can say LeBron lost and I feel good. So, next we gotta look for
LeBron lost. I feel good too.
Yeah. Yeah, Bogdanovich had a big game tonight. Also, what's funny is earlier today, Adam Silver did some interview and he talked about he was upset or he's worried about teams tanking. Like, so I made a comment below. I'm like, bro, like, you tanking shouldn't be, what y'all should be concerned about. What y'all really should be concerned about is rigging. Because tonight officiating was horrible, extremely horrible. Like, it was 1 call, and I think it was Thaddeus Young driving to the paint, open lane, dunked the ball. They called a foul on one of the guys that was in the paint, and I think he touched his arm or something. Like, he didn't even really make contact like that. But that was the worst call I ever seen. That made me so angry. Oladipo didn't, he didn't really have to show up tonight. Like I said, this thing with the Indiana Pacers, Oladipo should have attacked J.R. Smith all night. I'm like, bro, nobody on that Cavaliers team could check Oladipo one-on-one. That's exactly why they was double teaming him tonight. So like I said, they had to really beat the refs, and they had to make shots tonight, which they did. It came down to defense. Kevin Love hit some big shots tonight, so no excuses. I don't want to hear no excuses. LeBron hit some big shots tonight, but those shots would have been irrelevant if the refs, would have made the calls. But it was just overall a great game, man. Shout out to Indiana for beating the refs. They didn't even beat the Cavaliers tonight. They literally they defeated the refs tonight. Just like I said, it's an overall great game, man. And if y'all heard my recent video that I just did when I was talking about Kevin Love and his injury, what LeBron likes to do is he likes to make you play one-on-one. The one thing about them tonight, the Pacers, they didn't get outside of their game. They continued to play team basketball despite Lance Stevenson bonehead moves, that he did. They was really in foul trouble. If they want to really beat them 4-1, they're going to have to defeat the refs. That's what it's going to come down to. And they're going to have to destroy them early. Like, they already got a mental advantage going into this game, so they need to try to do what they can. This shouldn't go seven games. If you up 2-1 at home, it's your job to finish the Cavaliers off and defeat them on their floor. But like I said, team basketball, LeBron, when he drives to the basket, he doesn't really have footwork like that, so he can't pivot and fade on the shot or, you know, pivot to the basket and get a layup, an easy layup. He has to pass it out to his shooters, and that's when you force somebody else to beat you, you know. But it was a great game, man. Great game, especially because LeBron lost, and I feel good because LeBron lost. So I'm done. I'm about to probably go live and go live. Y'all get in that comment box, like, share, subscribe. I'm out.